So today I have the Scarlett Solo by Focusrite. This one here is the third generation of the Scarlett series. I've actually reviewed the first generation and also the second generation. And this time I got in the smallest one, the Scarlett Solo, to talk about this and to show you how it works. And what I'm going to do right now is going to show you what's inside here. And then we're going to do a small sound test with the Scarlett Solo. So let's get to it. Now, let me just open this up. And I just want to mention that it's really small, right? So when you open this up, there you go, you only have the audio interface and you have a small cable in here, which is your USB-C cable. There you go. Alright, so let's open this up. I want to show you and talk about what you see on the device itself. And there we go, this is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. We have two inputs. So basically it has an XLR input here for microphones. You have your gain knobs here. And then we have the 48 volts for phantom microphones, phantom power for condenser microphones, and also the very new special air button here, which adds a bit of higher end frequencies and also sibilance to your microphone preamps. And then here we have the inputs for your line in or your instruments, alright? So you also have the buttons to change it from an instrument or line input with the gain knobs as well. You also have its LED here, which tells you if your signal is clipping, which we'll get into that in a while. And then this will be your monitor button for monitoring through your headphones and also through the audio outs on the back. And then your direct monitor buttons up here. Okay, so we look at the back, you can see that we have your desktop lock with your USB inputs here, and then we have two balanced outputs here, the right and left. So really simple. If you look at this from a perspective point of view, this is my Samsung Note phone, right? It's just the same size of my phone, right? Really small and great if you are a singer-songwriter who is traveling around and using the Focusrite Scarlett Solo to actually record and to produce music on the go. Anyway, let's get into this. We're going to do a small sound check and let you hear how the air sounds like on the Scarlett Solo. What's so different about the Focusrite Scarlett's third generation? One is its preamp has been improved, and second, the addition of an air button, which is basically a model over the ISA preamps within the famous Air Studios in London. So it basically adds a medium to high frequency on top of your sound, giving it that sibilance that adds that pleasing sound, great for vocal recordings and also acoustic guitar recordings. Anyway, let's get this set up, connected to the computer, and let's record a few voiceovers with this so you can hear the difference with the air enabled and with the air disabled. So before I get into that, I want to remind you one thing, that the air button or the function only works for the mic preamp but not the line ins. Yep. Alright, so let's get this connected. Now the USB that comes supplied with it is a USB, I think that's a 3.0 to USB-C, right? So with this means if I want to connect this to my MacBook here, I would need an adapter to connect that, right? But if you have a USB-C to USB-C cable, that's really simple. All you have to do is just connect the behinds of the Focusrite Scarlett Solo and plug it into your computer. That's it. Once you see that green light appear here, you know you're connected and you're ready to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to launch Adobe Audition. And what you want to make sure is that your audio preference is set to the Scarlett Solo in the inputs and outputs. So I'm going to go to my sound preference here, audio hardware, and make sure that's done as Scarlett Solo USB. Okay. Alright, so really quick right now, I'm going to actually get this mic in front here, a condenser microphone, and I'm going to connect the microphone up to the Focusrite Scarlett using an XLR cable, which I have here, and there we go. Now, make sure you plug it in before you turn on the phantom power, and you can turn on the gains up here. Now, as I speak, you can see that the green light, LED light start blinking. That means I'm in a safe zone, right? But as I turn it higher, you can see it turns yellow and red right now. When it turns red, it means that I'm clipping on the microphone, so you can use this as a good indicator when you're recording to make sure you're on the safe levels without clipping. There you go. Alright, green means good. Anyway, let's get recording. So all you have to do is do a recording, and I'm going to do a very quick recording right now so you can hear the difference between the air buttons and without the air function. Alright, so let's go. Hey, my name is Ruben and I'm speaking through the microphone on the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. I'm going to turn the air on, just like that. Hey, my name is Ruben and I'm speaking through the Focusrite Scarlett Solo using the air function this time. Alright, let me know what you think about the differences of the sound. Now, one thing to note is that you want to make sure that you turn out the gains before you turn off the buttons here. And one thing about these buttons here is they are very easily to be pressed accidentally, so you might want to be careful with that. So who should buy the Scarlett Solo? And do I think that people should buy this? Well, yes, if you are traveling, if you are a singer-songwriter who is traveling and need to record into your computer, then this is going to be a good buy. Now, the Focusrite Solo, Scarlett Solo, is doubted as a one-in kind of input, but actually you can record on both the inputs at a single go. That means you can multi-track 2 tracks, but you cannot actually record 2 microphones at one go. That's the downer on the Focusrite Solo, and that's why if you want a longer lasting purchase, I would recommend you to get the 2i2 instead of the Solo, because that's going to give you more options. But hey, if you want something small, light, and something that can carry around and travel with, the Scarlett Solo would be a great buy with the additions of the air here. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Scarlett Solo in the comment section below, and if you have questions about it, just let me know and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.